Medes around 708 to 550 BC. The Medes were an Iranian tribe of Aryan descent who settled in the western part of the Iranian plateau. The land of the Medes included the western part of the Iranian plateau. The land of Azerbaijan in the northwest of the Iranian plateau was known as Little Mad, and the rest of the Zagros region was known as Big Mad. The capital of Medes is Hegmetani. They were able to establish the first state in the history of Iran in the early 7th century BC. The Median state was destroyed by Cyrus in 550 BC, and the kingdom of Iran was transferred to the Persians. Achaemenians, 550 to 330 BC. Achaemenid, the ancestor of this family, brought the Persian tribes under his command. After him, Chishpesh, his son, became king in the area of Anshan, east of Shushtar. Later they made Pasargad their center. Until the time of Cyrus the Great, 6 kings ruled from this dynasty. History of Iran after Islam. After the establishment of Islam in the land of Iran, which happened as a result of the victory of the Muslim Arabs over the Sassanians and the conquest of Iran by them, there were many changes in the social, religious, and political fields in the history of Iran. The conquest of Iran by Muslims was not easy. The cities accepted the rule of the Muslims sooner, but the villages did not simply submit to their rule. The eastern parts of Iran, as well as Tabaristan and Gilan, were captured by Muslims later than the western areas. They were forced to conquer a place many times. Iranians, who were dissatisfied with the existing class discrimination in their country, accepted Islam and tried to spread it. However, throughout the history of Iran, they never hid their opposition to the rule of the Umayyads and Abbasids on Iranian soil, and they set up independence movements that formed governments such as Taharian, 826, 881 AD, and Safarian, 866, 903 AD, can be counted among their results. For the first time after the emergence of Islam in the history of Iran, the Taharians made the eastern regions of Iran, such as Khorasan, independent, and the Safarians used a foreign language instead of Arabic for the first time. From the Samanian period, 819–999 AD, the new Persian script appeared, and the Arabic alphabet became popular with the Persian language. After conquering Shiraz and establishing their government, the rulers of Al-Buyeh, 1055–945 AD, went to Baghdad, captured it, and turned the office of caliphate into their tool, and took the real power in their hands. The Ghaznavids, 1186–977 AD, presented themselves in the history of Iran as Ghazis or Muslim warriors and invaded lands such as India. The Seljuks, 1038–1194 AD, established their government with the victory over the Ghaznavids and brought the whole of Iran under their control and established their power with the help of great Iranian ministers and scholars, but were finally destroyed by the Khwarezm Shahs. The Khwarezm Shah government, 1077–1231 AD, was another government in the history of Iran that started with the invasion of the Mongols. The result of this invasion was the extinction of the Khwarezm Shah government and the looting of cities and the massacre of Iranian people, which was accompanied by the destruction of Iran's economy and agriculture. The Mongols quickly captured the territory of Iran and destroyed the Islamic Caliphate while marching to Baghdad and killing the Abbasid Caliph, 1228 AD. After the Mongols, the Timurids, 1370–1506 AD, invaded Iran and once again made the land of Iran a field of conquest and plunder. From the Safavid era, 1732–1501 AD, Shi'ism was introduced as the official religion of Iran for the first time in the history of Iran. The Shia religion, with its political and social characteristics, caused the unity and independence of Iran and preserved its national identity against the attacks and deadly blows of the Ottoman Empire. And once again, throughout the history of Iran, it was able to rise as a great political and religious power. During the reign of Shah Abbas the Great, the city of Isfahan was chosen as the capital of Iran and reached the peak of greatness and glory, so that many relics of that era have been left to this day. The Safavids were removed from the history of Iran as a result of the invasion of the Afghans and their capture of Isfahan. Nader Shah Afshar defeated the Afghans and established the Afshar dynasty while dominating all of Iran, 1734 AD. After the Afsharians, the Zandians, 1750–1796 AD, relied on their power, and during their rule, Shiraz was chosen as the capital and became a magnificent and large city. The Qajar period, 1779–1924 AD, was one of the periods in the history of Iran when the influence of colonial powers such as England and Tsarist Russia developed in Iran. And these powers, by imposing treaties such as Turkmenchai, Golistan, and Paris on the Iranian government, acquired vast territories in Azerbaijan, Georgia, and Armenia, and separated Khorasan from Iran. The result of these developments was the occurrence of movements such as the Tobacco Uprising, constitutionalism, the Jungle Movement, and the uprising of Muhammad Qayabani in Iran. In 1924, Reza Khan came to power and announced the establishment of the Pahlavi dynasty. During the Pahlavi period, Iran's oil industry was nationalized under the leadership of Dr. Mohammad Mossadegh, and this issue became the basis for independence uprisings, which ultimately led to the Iranian Revolution in 1979. Reza Pahlavi, March 24, 1256, August 4, 1323, who is known as Reza Shah and was addressed as His Highness Homayuni, Shana Shah, IV, was the founder of the Pahlavi dynasty, who was the king of Iran from 1304 to 1320. Previously, he was the Minister of War from 1300 to 1304, and the Prime Minister of Iran from 1302 to 1304. Reza Shah, who tried unsuccessfully towards republicanism, reached the kingdom at the end of the Qajar period, and with the occupation of Iran by the Allies, he was forced to resign and hand over the kingdom to his crown prince Mohammad Reza Pahlavi. Sayyid Ruhollah Musavi Khomeini, born as Sayyid Ruhollah Mostafavi, 1 May 1281 to 13 Khordad 1368, was one of the 12 Imam Shia followers of Iran, who served as the first leader of the Islamic Republic of Iran from 1358 until his death in 1368. He led the revolution of 1357, which led to the overthrow of the government of Mohammad Reza Pahlavi and the end of the Iranian monarchy, and after that, he founded the Islamic Republic of Iran through a referendum. Sayyid Ali Hosseini Khamenei, born on April 29, 1318, known as Sayyid Ali Khamenei, is the authority of 12 Imam Shia, who has been active as the second leader of the Islamic Republic of Iran since 1968. He was the third president of Iran between 1360 and 1368. According to the Constitution of the Islamic Republic of Iran, Khamenei is considered the highest official of the country and the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. He is the Friday Imam of Tehran and is also the head of the Islamic Encyclopedia Foundation. Thanks for watching video, like and subscribe me for new videos.